Hello, 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 Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross-watcher. Welcome. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel of New Direction. I also am a fellow Libra, so this is like one of my favorite readings. Anyway, all right, let's get into this. So this is a reading for the month of November. It's kind of just an overall like look at the energies, okay? I have already pulled out the oracle cards just to save some time. And I have pulled two different piles of oracle cards here. One is for the recent, past energy that we're kind of coming from, and the energy of November that we're moving into. And I must say, Libras, I am not surprised. I was not surprised to see this lineup of cards come out. So this is with the energy oracle deck here, and the sixth chakra, appreciation, and the angel of love came out with the groundhog spirit. A time to let go. This is really the energy here where Libras, you let go of what was really holding you back. You're really connected here to the intuition. And I love the appreciation here because this girl is actually in like a garden of thorns. Like it's actually not that pretty of a garden, okay? But she's found this rose. She found this flower and she is just pausing for the moment, enjoying the sunshine and allowing herself to embrace the blessing of finding this rose, right? And look, angel of love. To me, it's almost like where there's this energy of connecting to that intuition and that appreciation that, you know what, even if maybe shit has been tough, like, I mean, with the groundhog spirit here, a time to let go, right? This is what you've been holding on to. You know, this is energy that you've been holding on to. And I really feel like this is the energy where something changed, you know? It's almost as though your view on it, that third eye kind of view on it shifted here. And you were able to open yourself up and appreciate the lessons that maybe have come from this energy that you are working through, right? And with that appreciation came love. That's a beautiful energy space to be in. It really is. It really is. And that's going to apply in everybody's lives a little bit differently. But the energy here that we're moving into was the fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra, okay? Cornucopia. And then the door to value. Hallelujah, right? Look at all this fulfillment and happiness and abundance coming in here. You know, and then the wombat spirit, be at home. And I love the wombat spirit because this wombat spirit is all about talking about connecting to that home inside you, finding that peace within inside your soul, finding that peace of grounding within inside your soul, connecting to that home space within inside you, that spiritual space within inside you. Okay, here is the time for you. You know, the throat chakra is talking all about our truth. It's about speaking our truth, speaking our authenticity clearly. Okay, speaking who we are, speaking the positiveness just into being of life even, right? Here is where you communicate, you speak the truth of what it is that the fulfillment, the abundance that you're actually bringing into life here, okay? Door to value. I love this energy because this is really, to me, this is the energy of where Libras, you've found clarity, you've found peace, you know, you found the appreciation for the simple rose here. And within that, you found love. Maybe even just a different understanding of what love really looks like. Maybe your view on what love had to change. That is what needed to be let go. You know, your expectations or your limitations or what you viewed here, whatever that was in your life. But something needed to shift here so that you could connect to that more clear view on what it is your life that you have to be appreciative for, what it is in your life that shows and brings the love here, that brings the fulfillment, brings the happiness, brings the value. Okay, I love this. Be at home. I feel like you need to see that again. Be at home. That's in here. Be at home in your space, in your peace. Okay? Libras. What tarot deck are we going to use? We're going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot for the Libras today. So we're going to pull 3 lines here. We're going to pull like the emotional energy that will be that you could be feeling for the month of November, kind of the spiritual energy of the month of November, and then as well as the energy of the actions needed for the month of November. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. For Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Temperance. I cannot get over how often this Temperance card is coming out right now in all of these zodiac readings. Mother of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. You know, and the Temperance, I believe, keeps coming out because this is really where, you know, November is this time period where we're really in that phase of actually like putting in the actions of the change, right? We've done all of this work to heal spiritually. And I really feel that November is where we actually start to put the actions and the spirituality of our lives into actual motion together, where we do this blending, where we bring the balance of our life where we have been feeling so imbalanced before. I feel like, you know, emotionally, this is very much where you're bringing that balance here, guys. Let's get it spiritually. 3 of Swords, Daughter of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Wow, any actions? 2 of Pentacles. See this? It's so much, it's so funny because the 2 of Pentacles keeps coming out. And I've used different decks. Like it's kind of silly, but it's not silly. It's interesting. But that's what I'm talking about. There is this flexibility needed right now. There is this call right now to really put into action the healing that we have done, the work that we have done. You know, it's like we've done all of this like research and this knowledge, like all of this kind of education over, you know, over 2020 on, okay, this is what we need to heal. And now it's like November's here. It's like, okay, put it into use. Go forward, do it. Show the action here. So the emotional line here, this is the energy of the, you know, of the emotions here. And this is really like the Temperance, the Mother of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. You know, this is kind of that energy where you really begin to feel and understand the depth, I think, and the importance of that emotional depth. That things have to be more than just surface level. That in order to go forward as balanced beings, we have to connect with ourselves on a very real level, on a deep level, not surface level. Like we have to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? In order for our energy to be pure, in order for our intentions to come from our soul, and for that energy to be what we contribute to the world around us, and therefore what we attract back to us, it has to be deep. It cannot be surface level, right? Let's get a clarifier on this Temperance. The Temperance gets the 7 of Swords, you know, and this can be really where you haven't been able, you know, maybe where there's been a lot of imbalance, maybe where you've even been cheating yourself or selling yourself short, right? Or where maybe others have kind of like, you know, sold you short, cheated you, and made you feel like a piece of shit, right? But this is that balance here. I really feel that where there has been imbalance and there's been a lot of conflict and kind of tense energy before, this is that balance and understanding. Okay? This is that energy of understanding that, wait a minute, I have to protect my energy, right? The Mother of Cups here. She got the 2 of Cups and the Sun. For some of you, this can, you know, be talking about, you know, certain relationships, you know, and maybe where you have kind of only allowed yourself to surface level connect to relationships, you know, and this kind of is the energy where as you connect to yourself on such a deep level, the energy that you have to offer in a blending of energies, like the 2 of Cups, it's more fulfilling. Okay. For some of you, there can be romance within this that is really blooming, is really starting to kind of shift. But it will only shift if you truly allow yourself to be real. If you truly allow your energy to come from the depth of your soul. right? Because here's that surface level. That's the Seven of Swords. Here's where you've kind of been faking it till you made it, right? You're not going to make it by faking it, right? Right. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles gets the Four of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Yep. You know, because this is the energy, the Six of Pentacles is the energy, like that's the law of attraction, the energy of the law of attraction, right? And the Four of Pentacles and the Son of Wands here, that is the energy of knowing your self-worth, of being true and passionate about that self-worth, about knowing who you really are and being okay with that. You know, having so much love that the energy that you put out is a loving self energy, because when you love yourself and that's the energy you put out, that's the energy you get back in. You know, and that it does not have to be romantic relationships, right? That's any sort of relationship and any sort of, you know, if you can put out that, you know, that this is my level of self-love, that is, people will not, like, it sets up an invisible boundary. People can't cross that line because you're like, oh, I love myself this much. So you can't cross that if you don't respect that level of love, right? The emotional line here, though, to me very much is just this energy, Libras, where we're connecting to what we need on a deep level, okay? Not surface level, not surface level. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, and you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Wow. The answers you need are coming, and you and your loved ones are safe. Those are beautiful energies. Okay, let's see. This line of this energy here of the spirituality for the month of November was the Three of Swords. This is talking about the heartache. This is talking about, you know, the pains that you have been maybe have been going through. The Daughter of Pentacles was after that, and that's the new beginning. And then the Ten of Cups after that. Holla! Can I get a hallelujah, Libras? Okay, this is where there's a new beginning. You know, this is where spiritually wise you're aligning yourself to going forward and actually making tangible steps to do it. And the Ten of Cups is that emotional fulfillment, you know? Let's see what this Three of Swords is. Clarify for this Three of Swords. Three of Swords gets the Mother of Wands. You know, I really feel like this is really, some of this Three of Swords energy can just be where you haven't been, you know, where you haven't been true to yourself. Where you've been, you know, where your energy has maybe been slightly like squandered, I want to say, on things that didn't actually fulfill your authenticity. Okay? Where you weren't being true to yourself, and by not being true to yourself, you were therefore harming yourself. You continued to allow heartbreak to happen. Okay? I do feel like this energy here is where that healing comes from the heartbreak, where you learn to kind of like overcome it. You learn that, okay, you know, that heartbreak happened, but that heartbreak does not define who I am. This Three of Swords is not going to be the energy that defines my life. I'm more powerful than that. Okay? Intuitively, you know this. Intuitively, you know that this heartbreak is not what ends you. Intuitively, you know you are moving past this. You are bigger than this. That's why this Daughter of Pentacles is here. Because this is where you actually know you're making the steps. Where your intuition, that divine feminine side within you is like, come on, let's go. Let's make some baby steps. Let's start something new. Okay? And spiritually, Libras, I feel like that energy is there to really want to do that. Yeah, Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Knight of Wands, sorry, King of Wands, and the Devil. You know, I really feel like this new beginning is really where you're opening yourself up to the cups of opportunity that Spirit is asking you or is offering you. It's really where you're doing this reflection of self, where you're being honest and truthful with your journey here and all that has come, all that it has taken, all the roots that, you know, all the different colors here that it has taken for you to grow into the tree that you are, for you to grow into this being of mightiness that you are. You know, it took the spilt cups. It did. It really did. But as you grew into that tree, you became this king of fire. Okay? You became the powerful, authentic being that you are. You became yourself. True, steady, honest. So step up to that. You know, overcome and release yourself from the low vibration devilly bullshit. That is what this new beginning is asking you to do, but you have to be the one who actually makes that change. You have to be the one who puts in those steps to actually make that change, right? To take the steps to move yourself. Like, that's something that you have to do. That's the Page of Pentacles, you know? You have to make the steps here. You have to be the one who releases the pains over. You know, in order to embrace this Ten of Cups, it was clarified by the Five of Cups and the Hierophant. Because you have to be the one who acknowledges that the Five of Cups, that pain and that suffering that you're carrying, is not something you want to carry anymore. It's something that you want to hand over. You want to release yourself from. You want the connection to the divine in order to find the freedom from the heartache. You want fulfillment. That makes sense, does it not? But you must choose to release that heartache then, Libras. Okay? You must choose to actually sit with the painful cups and look at them for what they are. You only got to look at them a couple times, and eventually every time you look at those cups, that pain becomes less and less, because when you're honest with it and you face it for what it is, the shadow is nothing more than things we cannot see. Yes, there's pains, but there's not pains. Everything that we have encountered, all of those pains that we have encountered in life, we were born with the strength inside of us to overcome that pain. There isn't one thing, as awful as that sounds, there is not one thing in this life that you have not been equipped with the power within your soul to overcome. It's that choice. It's the making of that choice to choose that I refuse to carry the suffering any longer. Okay? The actions needed here: Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Six of Wands. Look at all the butterflies and the rainbows and the coming from the darkness. The actions needed here, Libras, are that you are choosing to go forward balanced. Like the Two of Pentacles. Look at that little delicate butterfly balancing both those pentacles on its wings. As a Libra, your natural desire is to feel balanced in wholes, Libra. Wholes. I literally keep adding S's onto the ends. I say gotcha. Anyway. Your natural energy here, Libra, is to feel that balance within self. Okay? To feel as though you are going forward balanced like this butterfly. To go forward with the action and the spirituality of your life, Libra, just makes sense. Does it not? As a balanced being, do you not both need your action and your intuition then to guide you? So do we not, as Libras, really, truly, for our own sake, need to figure out what our spirituality looks like in our life so that we can actually incorporate that spirituality into the actions of our lives? Because I'm telling you, otherwise you'll feel imbalanced. And I get it. Libras hate being imbalanced. We just don't like it. We don't dig it, okay? Not for us. It is a bit of a challenging process, okay? Finding balance is not easy. Moving ourselves and aligning ourselves, making those big changes in our lives, that's not an easy process. It's not a walk in the park. But it is worth it. It is worth coming from the heartache and going towards the rainbow. The transformation is here. It is possible. It's not something that's going to hold you back. It's not something that's going to keep you here forever. But you have to make the choice to move yourself then forward. You have to make the choice then where to liberate yourself, where the transformation is needed here. You know, and for some of us, that transformation can just be, you know, to continue to have the faith. You know, for some, that work has been done. It's not that you need to look here and be like, oh, what do I still have to go? No, then just have the faith, right? Have the faith that you have done the work. Have the faith that you are still moving. Have the faith that this butterfly, you have come from your cocoon. And it's just taking its time. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, wow. The Two of Pentacles got the Five of Wands. Because this balance that was needed here from the spirituality and the action part of our life, this required a massive kind of leveling up within you, within your spiritual being, within who you were as a person, okay? To go forward as this balanced being, Libra, there is a change needed from you. You do need to step up. You do need to level up here. I do feel that. Six of Swords got the Two of Wands. Yes, okay, the waters are a little rough right now because change was needed. A new direction needed to happen, right? Sometimes the waters are a little rough when we take a new road. That's all right. Just go with it. Don't worry. Trust it. You know, focus on what it is that you want to see coming into your life. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Six of Wands here, so the Hanged Man. And the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you know, this Six of Wands, this is about self-liberation. This is about transformation of self and coming from what was holding you back. Coming from this darkness down here and freeing yourself because you have changed yourself. Okay? The Hanged Man here. You know, and that Hanged Man is the energy of allowing yourself to just be part of the process, allowing yourself to be part of the faith process, allowing yourself just to be, you know, patient and allow what is to be to be. Not being resistant to change. Embracing it. Embracing the new opportunities, the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay? This is about a beginning, you know, that Six of Wands is about this phase where you view how you're going to go about this differently. Okay? All right, let's get a moon card here for the energy of the action. I forgot to get one. The energy of the action was conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. That's beautiful energy. And I'm going to get meditate and contemplate. Well, yes, this was for the energy of the spirituality. That makes sense. All right, let's pull a moon card for the divine masculine here. Expect a powerful change. Wow. Let's get one for the divine feminines. That shot right out there. The energy is gaining momentum. And luck is on your side. The waxing moon and the new moon in Sagittarius. The energy is gaining momentum and luck is on your side. Listen to that intuition, my friends. It's not lying to you. It's guiding you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Just relax and release. And deal with only what's left in front of you. You do not need to worry about the rest. Just relax and release and deal with only what's left in front of you. You do not need to worry about the rest. You should be experiencing the life that's happening to you, not the one you wish was happening. Don't waste a moment of life trying to make other things happen. Appreciate the moments you are given. Libras, that was beautiful. Until next time, take great care of yourselves. Bye now.